Hi there folks, this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. I just wanted to show you this homemade lasagna my daughter made last night, and we're going to put it in the oven and about 45 minutes at 375, and I'm going to tell you the ingredients of it. But also when I open my oven, guess what we got here? We've got these skillets that's been oiled and put back in there in a hot oven. So that's how you take care of the cast iron skillets. Carries the lasagna. You can see how huge it is. And this can be, the leftovers can be put in the freezer and heated up in a microwave if you put them in a freezer safe dish. So there that is, and I'm going to put that on 375 for about 45 minutes starting out to get that heated up. It wasn't in the freezer, it was in the bottom of the refrigerator. She made that last night. So 375 for 45 minutes. So then we're going to start that, and then I'm going to tell you the ingredients here in just a moment, okay? Alright folks, this is Sheila E. and I'm back. I have put me on some clothes and tried to comb my hair. I wanted to show you this lasagna in the oven there. Let me try to pull it out here so you can see it. But you see that, and then I'm going to give you these ingredients. Is that not gorgeous? That's just bubbling right away, and it still likes about 30 minutes on that at 375. And the ingredients on this, and this is called Little Missy's Homemade Lasagna. You take your ingredients are your oven ready lasagna noodles, a 32-ounce jar of Ragu Spaghetti sauce, and you can have any of the spaghetti sauce that you want. There's a vegetarian, there's one with meat. We use the one with meat. How many pounds of ground beef? 2 pounds of 93.7 lean ground beef, and then dried onions, and that can be your choice. Shredded cheese of your choice, like what you can use Parmesan, mozzarella. You put a little bit of mozzarella in if you want it. We use the mixed. It's a mixed cheese. It's got cheddar, American. It's all different kinds of a yellow cheese mixed, and then also a thing of ricotta cheese, a large one, and a large 2%. No, that was 2% cottage cheese and a large ricotta cheese. So, and then your sauce and your meat. So what you do is you brown your meat. Brown your meat in a skillet, and then you add dried onions by your choice. If you want onions, fine. If you don't, fine. You can use onion powder, garlic powder if you'd like. We don't use a lot of garlic. I love garlic, but like all you know, it triggers her migraine, so we try not to use a lot of garlic, but sometimes we use a little bit. So we go ahead and put the diced onion in when the ground beef is brown. We dice the onion and put in there, and that is of your choice. And once they're browned, you add your sauce, your Ragu sauce, and let that bubble. Cut it down, let it sit there, and then you start with your layering. In your I want to say that's probably a 11 by 14 pan. It'll take 2 packs of that oven ready lasagna too. Make sure it's oven ready. So you start with layering. You put your sauce and meat in the bottom of that pan. Don't put baker's joy. Don't grease it. Just put your sauce and meat mixture in the bottom of the pan. Take your lasagna noodles and spread your ricotta cheese on each noodle. Okay, and then you lay them in there in the lasagna on top of your meat sauce, your meat and spaghetti Ragu sauce. Then you put a layer of cottage cheese, and then you put a layer of shredded cheese. Okay, and then like I said, that is your choice of what kind of cheese you'd like. Okay, and what you do then is you just keep repeating this with your spaghetti sauce and your brown meat and your onion. Then you put your layer of your ricotta cheese on your oven ready lasagna. Make sure you've got another layer. Usually you'll have about 2 layers of that, 2 or 3 at the most. Use all of your noodles and your ricotta cheese and your cottage cheese, and when all that is layered and done, you come out with what I just showed you. You bake that at 375 for about 45 minutes or until it's bubbling. We don't like it black burnt around the edges, so we try to go slow with it. But as you can see, it's not bubbling yet. It's bubbling right in the corners. You can see that. But let me get you up here where you can see that. Let me get a napkin here. And then I'll take a picture of this. See that? I'll take a picture of this wrote out recipe and try to place it with this video too, if I can. But I'm gonna go back over that with you. 2 boxes of oven ready lasagna noodles. Hold on just 1 minute. Alright, let me go back over these ingredients again. That was 2 boxes of oven ready lasagna noodles, a 32-ounce jar of Ragu spaghetti sauce, and you can do that of your choice, whether it be just the plain or with the vegetables or with the meat. 2 pounds of 93.7 lean ground beef, dried onions or regular onions, and that's your choice also. Shredded cheese, and it's going to be the amount of your choice and what kind. A large container of ricotta cheese and a large 2% container of cottage cheese, and then the large ricotta cheese. And then, so it's called Little Missy's Homemade Lasagna. So you brown your ground beef, and then after you brown it, you add your onions or your dried onions, fresh or dried, either way you'd like it. Add your ragu meat sauce, spaghetti sauce, or whatever you'd like to call it. Heat that up till it starts to bubble. Cut it down on a very low heat. Then begin your layering. You want to start out with your meat sauce and sauce at the bottom of it, and then you will take your oven baked or oven ready lasagna noodles and spread your ricotta cheese on each one, laying in the pan with the sauce. Okay, and then add cottage cheese to that, a small layer of cottage cheese, and add shredded cheese on top of that. So then you start doing your layers again. You will add your meat sauce, then you will add your oven ready lasagna noodles with the ricotta cheese. Spread it on it just like butter and make that layer, and then add your cottage cheese and then shredded cheese, and you keep doing that. And on the top of it you can add mozzarella and mixed up cheese, whatever kind you would like. So I'm going to pull that out here so you can see that. I mean, and you bake it at 375 for about 45 minutes. You can make this the night before. Put a piece of Glad wrap or saran wrap over that. Stick it in your refrigerator, especially on church days. And then when you come home, just take the plastic wrap off. Put it in the oven on 350, 375, depending on how your oven cooks. I'll give you another look at that. See that? That looks delicious, you all. So anyway, we've got about 20 more minutes, and then we're going to do a small salad and some homemade croutons, and that's going to be our Sunday dinner. But also, we'll be back on here with a little bit of a dessert, okay? All right, thank you so much. Nice talking with you again. God bless you. May Lord keep you safe. Always smile, because smiles are contagious. And always give God glory and thanks, because He's so good to us. You know, God is good. And share what He gives you. Share your blessings with others. All right, so this is Sheila E. from Tennessee. I'll see you soon.